All right, I'm at the corner of Dupont and Dufferin in Toronto, and we're gonna walk around eastways and check out some buildings and look at these birds. Hi guys, let's see if we can take a picture of these birds right at the doorstep. Interesting. What the hell is going on with the birds? We are going to take some pictures, walk down the street, check things out, look at some old buildings, and get some exercise. Just come with me, we can hang out. Whatever picture I take, I'm gonna post. Hopefully we take some interesting pictures. Some of them may be just documentation, but we'll try to do some artsy pictures as well. Anyway, I've been doing these walks and videos for a while now, for about say month. Previously, I've been posting them for a month, but previously I've been doing quite a bit of street photography, just walking around and without video, and sometimes video, and just kept them for my private archives. And I decided to post some of them because, well, if I'm having fun doing it, maybe people also will enjoy them. I like the light in this building. It's a typical Toronto detached house, and a little balcony action happening. It's kind of windy. Yesterday was, look at it, look back, look at the sun's in the sky. What's going on here? Bus coming at us, straight for us, good. Ooh. Yesterday, past 2 days were really nice weather, and it got colder again. Wow, it's okay. It's still March. It's March 27, 2021. We're in Toronto, Canada, in North America, on planet Earth. We are at the center of the universe right now. Wherever we are photographing things, it is an important place, because that's what you do. When it's important, you photograph it. If it's not important, then you give it up. Forget about it. This is an interesting, this street used to be full of this kind of stores. I particularly like that cell tower there. Really, hand wash detailing. Cool. In California, I was photographing some models in California a while back, and I noticed all their towers, I think Orange County, all their cell towers were, they turned into trees. They had leaves, and they made them look like palm trees and stuff. It's like an interesting vacuum cleaner right on the side of the street in case you decide to start vacuuming the sidewalk. The city provides you with the tools to keep your neighborhood clean. I noticed all the cell towers in California, Orange County, they were all, they had leaves on them, looked like trees. We get this Jeep coming in. I like this Jeep. I like Jeeps. They look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. I don't know who owns Jeeps now. Is it Renault? At one point they were AMC, then they were Chrysler. It's an amazing brand. Very famous brand since World War II. Very Americana, very popular. But people just keep buying the brand and really don't provide the kind of quality that like a Jeep would be. And then every couple of years they get rid of it, toss it to somebody else. And I think Renault has them, but which is not a very, look at this place. Okay. What do you call those? El Caminos? Yeah, El Caminos. Those are pretty cool cars. Let me get the tail of the El Camino and just top of the light. Can you see this on video? Let me check the video. You can see it, right, on the video. Look back. Yeah, it's a cool car. Cool car. So look at this. See, this is a construction supply on Dupont. And you know how you can tell it's really old? You can tell it's really old because, hold it, watch the cars. because this phone number doesn't have the area code. It starts with just a 533, and that was when Toronto had only one area code, like most other big cities. They only had one area code. New York had 212, and then as everybody got cell phones and second lines and more population, they decided to add the zip code, a different area code, postal code, not a postal code, more. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Area codes. So the signs that have their phone number with no area code, that means that sign's been around since, I'd say 1980s, 1985 or something like that. That's when all the zip codes, area codes, I keep calling it a zip code. If you're in Canada, you don't use zip code. You call it a, what do you call it? A postal code. America use zip codes, Z codes. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you know a sign is really old. A lot of these buildings over here are all industrial, which I think at one point, I know that I used to have a studio around this area, well, a little bit close to this area, and that used to be a textile factory, which they turned into a, like big studios for people to rent and shoot in. But we are currently, I'd say, this is a new unit here. We just went up a couple of years ago. We are currently, I'd say, 3 kilometers to downtown, 3 miles or something. Not very far. So this area would be had lots of potential for condos and downtown living kind of a thing. So we'll see what happens. And that's why I pick my areas. I pick areas that I think they're going to change. They're going to change in next couple of years or 5-6 years. So I like to have a kind of a record of what's going on and what's happening. Like I was saying, like some of these shots, like this one, is going to be just a long shot of the road. Nothing exciting. Just kind of shows the street. I'd call these documentation, not really street photography. I think for street photography it requires some sort of a story in the shot, people or some sort of a story, animals, people. That unit across, that's used to be a furniture store, and now it's turned. The guy rents the place out for movies and commercials and TVs and that sort of stuff. And it's all glass. Let me see if I can get the bus. Nah, don't like it. Now people shoot all sorts of, it's glass building. Glass building. What street is this? Dover Court. Dover Court. Yeah, it's very interesting. Let's take a shot of it. Who knows? It's a complete glass window. It's great for lighting because you get a lot of natural light coming in, and there's graffitis on the other side of it. I don't know. I think it's just like it used to be a furniture shop. This whole thing used to be a furniture factory. I wonder if it's still open, because what a great place to work at, though, huh? If you had to do carpentry in there, like, lots of light. In the winter would have been great. In the summer you would have been baked, You would have been toasted in the summer. But in the winter you'd get enough vitamin D, so you'd be okay. You wouldn't need your extra vitamins. Oh yeah, is it open? Let's check it out. It looks kind of closed, because you used to have displays and stuff. Yeah, furniture store. God knows what's in it now. Although not everything is closed. I went to buy a microphone today, and you can't get in the store. You have to call the guy, and the guy wears a mask and comes at the door, and what do you want? I need a microphone, please. All right, here. You can't look at it, you can't inspect it. It's a funny world of shopping, but yeah, it's something. But maybe it is a furniture store. It's kind of probably, whatever it is very small, limited. Most of it is closed. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. This section is hardly any stores. I thought there'd be more stores around here, but apparently not. I'm trying to keep these videos around the 20-minute mark, and I have no idea how long ago I started this one. It's a public storage. You know, these things, public storage units, are really fascinating because people put their stuff in there that they kind of like, but I don't know how that shot's going to turn out. Something there, but I can't. This is a cool shot too. Let me go. There you go. Front of a Dodge, a Ford, 2 Fords, and 3 Fords. This guy loves Fords. They're all Fords. Not very good at my cars, so I have to look at the logo. That guy's got an engine on his bike. He's got a mountain bike. Has got attached an engine to it. I notice everybody's either got an engine attached to their bikes, some sort of an electric motor, or on a scooter. Nobody is using their energy anymore. Everybody's red car, nice, and action. Whoa, I like that one. Nice car, racing car. I remember when I was really young, somebody was like driving me in one of those mini miners in England, and this is a cool garage. It's an operating garage. It's like monitoring us, it says. Yeah, it's cool. These things are kind of old writing too. Yeah, let's take a shot of it, see what we can do here. Let's shot of it. Okay, I'm gonna watch the cars. I need this lady running behind me. Okay, she's blue. Okay, I got her, but I don't like the car action in the shot. Okay, maybe now. Okay, maybe now. I don't know. I like the color street photography where people in the shot are wearing clothing that matches their outside and background. And I mean, she was wearing blue and the background was blue. It kind of works in a color street photo. In most of the time, street photography is in black and white. If you notice, it's kind of a cliche. As soon as you see people do street photography, they go black and white. Like, oh, let's go black and white now. Look, everything's black and white. So much more artistic. Whoa. Okay, color. But, the reason you go black and white is because color could be distracting. I think color is a tool, storytelling tool in a photograph or in a movie. So if you have too much color, sometimes it's distracting or taking away from the story. So you go black and white. And then people come along and they go, once they feel like doing a street photo, they think if they go black and white, then it is right away a street photo. But no, I mean, you still can do color photography on the street as long as you keep colors intact, like you keep the color part of the story. If your clothes are matching, it's cool. If it's everything's gray tone and there's a piece of color, you can use color in street photography. It's not as easy because now you have another element. You have the lighting, the timing, the characters, and the colors. So you have another extra element that makes it a little bit challenging, but it's different. So I try to keep most of these pictures in color, although most of them will work in black and white. But I think keeping them in color just beats the cliche, I mean, street photography has become a big cliche. I mean, this is a cool shot because I just want to document this corner and this building. This building is kind of like really run down, and it's an old factory. I remember I went in there 20 years ago to rent a studio, and it was really characteristic. It had a good character. It was wooden floors and squeaking and like smelled like old factory stuff. Not that I've smelled old factory stuff, but it must be crazy right now. The heating and dry. So it's one of those things that sooner or later that's going to go down because it's on a great location, corner of 2 major streets, 2 miles from downtown Toronto. You're in and out. You're living in the suburbs, yet you're in downtown. You got everything. You got the clubs, you got the work, you got the beach, everything. So sooner or later, this is going to be high-value condos. There's a condo that went up over there. This is Sobeys to my left. I used to shop here late at night when I had my studio. I used to come here. It's a kind of a small one. It's not a very fancy one. But the advantage of that thing was, I don't know, they're still open 24 hours. It says they are, but I asked them once and they said they need to hire somebody to make sure not too many people come in the store and clean the carts because of COVID. So they figured the cost is going to go up, so they reduced their work hours. However, if you want to go shopping during pandemic, or you're just worried, you don't want to get sick, going shopping half an hour before they close, you're good. Nobody goes half an hour. For some reason, people don't want to go shopping half an hour before store closes. For some reason, people have a difficulty. They want to go at least in the afternoon. So you go half an hour before store closes, and you know what you want, and you know where everything is. Then you're in and out with no crowds. I used to use that trick in New York City in Trader Joe, which is like a crazy busy 14th Street. If you know Trader Joe's on 14th Street, Union Square, there was a lineup to get in, lineup to pay, started at the door. At first I thought it was a popular nightclub, and I thought, wow, this has got to be a really hip club. Then I realized, no, it was a grocery store, and people really. Random alleyway shot. Don't look at it too long. Nothing special here, just a. But that's what I used to do. I used to go 10 minutes before closing, pick up the chicken, pick up the vegetables, pick up a cheese and a yogurt, a couple of bananas, and we were out of there. It took me 5 minutes, no lineup. Now, mind you, sometimes when you go late, they might not have enough supplies. They might have run out of bananas or something. But you know what? You're in and out. You can do that. You don't waste so much time. I noticed in Toronto, going shopping around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, especially on a Saturday, you're dead. The lineups are crazy to get in, get out. It's packed. You just want to avoid all that. Just do everything that other people are not doing, and you'll be fine. You beat all the traffic, no waiting in line. And if you're worried about COVID, you have nobody. Let that truck pass. I want to do a shot of this section, but I need a smaller car, like right here. Step in the street, fire a shot, and get out. Oh, look, you see, there's a lumber store right next to this condo. Look, this is kind of interesting because I mean, I think there was another lumber store there. I have no idea what it was there. Like I said in many videos, things change really quickly in neighborhoods. You drive by this place hundreds and hundreds of times a year, and then one day the shops are closed, one day a condo goes up. That's a pretty narrow condo too. It looks nice. Lots of glass, cool balconies, looks pretty decent. Couldn't complain. They're really skinny condos are good. You come and go every day, you see the same shop, and then next thing you know, one day everything's changed, everything's gone, and everything's gone, and you are in. See if I can take a picture of this woman. I fired a couple of shots into that and see what happens. Yeah, one day you show up and you're like, what happened to everything? Everything is gone, Hey. And then everything is gone, And then you're like, what happened to me? And people are like, oh, you got old and you got Alzheimer's. But it's not. Okay. I was mumbling because I was concentrating. I was looking for that guy on top of the roof. Did you see that guy on top of the roof? I thought it'd be cool if his head was sticking out while taking that picture. And as soon as I went to take that shot, she disappeared. He disappeared. I fired a shot at that woman to the right. You guys didn't see it because I was fast. Hopefully something turns out. Let me see if this camera is really slow. I need to get a new card with this camera because how much wind is here? It's so windy. What happened? Oh my God. We are windy. Okay, maybe this car. Down street. I like the sunset shots too. They're not really sunset. The color is good. The lighting is good. You can see it. It's good. So next street is, we're gonna stop at next street. I'm getting cold. I'm gonna walk back to Dufferin and then maybe try this section some other time. I really thought it'd be more. These houses are cute houses. Really small houses. Story and a half. We got a runner. We got a runner. Look at these. These are nice. But you know, they are. You know, that store over there, in that building in there, I bought my first Mac computer there. You know, before that, right in there, on the 3rd floor or something. I bought the G4 Macs, you know, the glass ones, the really cool ones. And look at this house. That's a kind of an interesting. I like this house. It's very, very interesting. I bought it. I went there. This is before the Mac stores everywhere, and you had to buy your computer from Mac and all that kind of stuff. Let's go down this alleyway just a bit. So I went there, and then he had the computers there, and you bought them there. And there was another store around here called PC Used, and that was kind of like a local store for Mac. It's a cool shot, very colorful. Let me make it a bit underexposed so I can pull some colors out of this. Nice, cool. Free wood. Oh my God. Free wood? Who would? I wouldn't. Would you? Not me. Not a chance. Let's go. What do we got for him, Bob? Hey, it's a brand new section of sidewalk. Great. Now look at this. What is this store? I love shopping. Huh. I don't know. I'm just used to shopping online, I guess. To go in the store and touch everything and look at everything. That takes too long. Go online, type it in. Okay, this is lighting is great. This is Christie. So we walked from Dufferin in Toronto on Dupont to Christie. I'm gonna call off the ride here because my hands are getting cold because no gloves again. Whoa. Actually, this area is nice too. Wow. Look at that thing. Let me take a couple of shots in this area just because it's lit well and they look like all boarded up. That house is cool. It's boarded up. I don't know if somebody lives there or not. What do you think? Because they got curtains. They sure got good sun hitting the building. Let's just fire a shot into it. Christie. That'd be cool if we could. Do you know one of those guys? Okay, one without the guys. I think it's cool. We are good. All right. Anyway, thanks for a ride. We're gonna call this off. Oh, one shot here too. I don't know. Is that good or what? I don't know. Let's try it. I don't like that. No, I didn't like that. Shouldn't have taken it. God, brought my average down. Anyway, thanks for a ride. We'll talk to you next video. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna post some of the pictures in this video. Hopefully, talk to you later. Bye back. Out.